Hey, this is Brian Brady with Worldwide Credit Corporation. Happy National Mortgage Brokers Day. Today, July 18th, is National Mortgage Brokers Day, so hug your nearest mortgage broker. What I wanted to do today is explain the difference between banks, correspondent lenders, and mortgage brokers, and tell you the advantages and disadvantages of both. There are three types of lenders in residential real estate. Banks, what we call correspondent lenders, or brokers, mortgage brokers. And here are the basic things. A bank is registered to do business, not necessarily licensed. They don't have any standards per se other than a basic background check for their employees. They make all the underwriting decisions for you, and they draw the closing documents, and they actually fund a loan from their own funds in the bank. And they don't have a fiduciary responsibility. What that means is they're not required to show you the best rate and terms, only what they can offer you. The second type of lender is called a correspondent lender. Now, they are licensed by one regulator, their employees. They actually have to pass tests and do continuing education. Correspondents typically don't make the underwriting decisions. They have 3 or 4 funding sources, and that funding source will decide whether or not they can give you a loan. But after they've approved the loan, the correspondent lender will usually draw the closing documents and fund the loan from their funds, and then they'll sell it off to the other bank. They may have a fiduciary responsibility, and that's if they allow their employees to broker loans rather than go to their 3 or 4 funding sources. So what exactly is a mortgage broker? A mortgage broker is an independent licensed entity that arranges or places loans for a fee. Sometimes the fee is paid by you, sometimes it's paid by the bank. But that fee is fully disclosed and you'll know what it is. The great thing about a mortgage broker is they're licensed here in California by 2 regulators. That means that a mortgage broker who's originating your loan has to be licensed by the Department of Real Estate and has to have a national mortgage license as well. And what that means is they have to do 2 times the amount of continuing education credits. Mortgage brokers don't make an underwriting decision. They've got a dozen or more different funding sources, and they compile the package and send it to the lender to do the underwriting. That lender will actually draw the closing documents, and the lender will fund the loan from their funds. But the best thing about a mortgage broker is they have a fiduciary responsibility to show you, the customer, all of the options that they can provide you so you can choose the best rate and terms for you. And that's the number one question you should ask. Should you use a mortgage broker? Should you use a bank? Or should you use a correspondent lender? I don't know. They're all 3 decent sources. But this is the one question you should ask. Will you show me all of the options you can offer me? If you're applying for a mortgage at a bank, the answer more often than not will be no. I'm only going to show you the option my bank offers you. If you apply for a mortgage from a correspondent lender, the answer might be maybe. They might say, I only have 4 or 5 capital sources and I'm not allowed to broker to anybody else. But if you go to a mortgage broker, the answer is always going to be yes, because they have a fiduciary responsibility to show you the best rate and terms from all the different lenders to whom they broker loans. Happy National Mortgage Brokers Day. My name is Brian Brady. Thanks for watching.